Well, hey, happy Tuesday to you, and hope you're doing well. I had some solid food yesterday, as much as grilled cheese sandwiches and ramen noodles seems like solid food. That was solid food for me yesterday. So praising the Lord for some recovery, taking it slow. I'm going to water some plants this morning and head to the office, and I'm not setting any speed records, I can tell you that. But thankful very much for all the prayers and signs of encouragement, words of encouragement, cards, etc. Uh, I'm drawn to the Great Commission. Um, Started reading a book yesterday in the office that Pastor Benny Sprouse gave me last week on discipling, making disciples. You know, that's our agenda as a church. Our agenda is not facilities and buildings. Our agenda is not parties and festivals. Our agenda is not a lot of things that we do, but our agenda is to go and make disciples. Jesus said in Matthew 28:19 and 20, go into all the world and make disciples, baptizing and teaching. And when we effectively make disciples, they take upon themselves the responsibility to make disciples. And that's how the Word of God grows. That's how the family of God grows. That's how the bride of Christ grows. And so that ought to be our agenda. That ought to be our motivator. And so a lot of the things that we do, our worship and our preaching and teaching feeds into that. That's the goal of those things, to glorify God and to make disciples. And so let that be a motivation for you today. How are we making disciples? Begins with evangelism. How can they believe in him that have not heard, and how can they hear without a preacher? So it begins with evangelism, but then we take those who respond and we nurture them along. We give them a walking buddy. We get to know them and we encourage them so that they can in turn go and make disciples. Hope you have a great Tuesday. Thanks for all your prayers and your thoughtful expressions, and God bless you.